As a franchisor, do your franchisees resist or even get a little paralyzed when you start talking about adding franchises to their region? I'm betting that they do. And really, can you blame them? I'm Angela Cote, and in case you haven't figured out by now, I have a soft spot in my heart for franchisees. And that's partly because I've worked with a lot of different franchisees, but also because I am one for the past 18 years. In the experience I've had on both the franchisor and franchisee side of business, I've developed a true passion for understanding what franchisees are feeling and what they go through and where they're coming from. And franchisors forget that these franchisees in their business have invested their life savings into the brand and are expecting the franchisor to have their back. And when the franchisor goes and adds locations to their region or franchises to their region, they don't feel like the franchisor has their back. Prior to being a franchisee, I worked with a lot of different franchisees on the franchisor side, and my intention was always to help them improve profitability and increase their engagement with the brand. But of course, I got to hear the fears and frustrations when we were opening new franchises in their area. And guess what? They're right. It's true. Sales are going to go down. But what we found is that typically sales would go down only for maybe the next couple of months, but then they would rebound, and they would rebound exponentially. So we have to help franchisees understand that the overall growth is going to lead to growth for them and increase everyone's business. So my response when franchisees would be upset about us opening another franchise in their area was as compassionately as possible, was to help them understand that growth was always part of the plan, and that they should look at those added sales that they were getting before those other franchises came into the area as a bonus. And so I really found that franchisees needed help wrapping their head around how this brand awareness and the increase in brand awareness could actually be a good thing. And so I helped them understand that the increase of resources that's going to come into the franchisor through royalties and the ad fund is going to create more economies of scale, which is going to lead to lower costs for everybody, a beefed up corporate infrastructure, which includes more support staff and technologies that create even more efficiencies, and of course more marketing money to promote the whole brand. That's going to trickle down as a benefit to the franchisee as well. So my exponential growth tip for today is ensure your franchisees understand the big picture of brand growth. If this gets your wheels turning, or you need help communicating this to your franchisees, it's one of my favorite things. Helping franchisees and franchisors establish win-win relationships. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I hope that I can help. And in the meantime, go be awesome.